Hey, what's up, y'all? How's it been? Anyways, I want to talk about the a recent video I saw from Nick Shirley and I made it in the reaction video from Asmongold. So recently enough, I saw the video of it was like a couple days ago. I want to say like 4 days ago. Nick Shirley made a video about him going to Cuba, exposing the true experience of communists. And of course, when he arrived in the airport, he was immediately interrogated by Cuban authorities. They took his camera, they took almost all his equipment besides his microphone on a shirt and his iPhone, which he somehow managed to get. And when he was making the video, he noticed that there were some people, some spying on him, and some of them were trailing him. And at that point, when he was making the video inside this hotel, he mentioned saying that the agents are trying their best to talk to the workers there to hopefully enough get him as a result. Now, mind you, communists do not have freedom of speech, unlike America does. America, you can say whatever the hell you want to say. Of course, there's some rules that you're not allowed to break, but you mainly like threats or anything like that stuff. But then again, it's really freedom of speech. You're allowed to say whatever you want to say. But in communists, you don't have that freedom. Everybody's watching you. When there's no such thing as privacy or anything like that. And of course, when I was watching the video, I'm like, where the hell Hassan is talking about this? Hassan, the big old, supporter of communists, and these organizations that supports and talk about how glorious communist truly is. Where are those people? Where have they talked about this video yet? And obviously they did not, because all of them have the worldview of talking about how glorious communist is. Because a lot of these people who supports and push and tell people to support communists, they only talk about the greatest things about communists. They don't talk about the reality of communists. They talk about how we tax the rich, free universal health care, lower or free housings, all that shit. And they don't really talk about the reality of communists, because you know why? Because no one's going to support that. So you might as well just lie about what communism really is rather than telling the truth. And that's really what it is. And I know damn shit a lot of people are going to criticize Nick Shirley later on about saying that, oh, everything that says lies and lies and lies. But that's really it. I want to talk about. I hope Nick Shirley's okay. I think he's back in America now, but we don't really know. Anyways, thank you, y'all. Have a great day.